It's been a long and winding road for Kalispell mountain biker Rose Grant, not unlike the courses she normally rides. NBC Montana's Kevin Levine shows us her story of perseverance, passion, and family far surpass any medals.
Rose's journey began in the Bitterroot. Following her brother, she quickly developed a knack for success on a bike right from the start.
I was probably 15 or 16 and I signed up as a beginner age group rider and I won. I won all the local races as a beginner. Just tinkered with it a little, did some local races, but never really got plugged in and didn't ride a mountain bike after going to college for about 10 years.
It was a running injury that forced Rose back onto a bike. And it wasn't long before she rediscovered her passion for racing. So at 28, Rose competed professionally for the first time. But just as suddenly, her riding had to be put on hold once again.
Biggest mud fest I've ever seen, and so many of the women dealt with mechanicals that I actually ended up finishing 6th in my first Pro XCT. And it was shortly after that race I actually found out that I was expecting my daughter.
After a year off while pregnant, Rose returned to racing. It was smooth sailing until 2016. When she tore her ACL. A year later, she broke her fibula. And then, it was a surgery to fix a shoulder that kept dislocating.
I didn't expect coming back at the level that I strive to race at would be as difficult as it has been.
Come on, Rose.
It's been really challenging to come back from that, but at the same time, it's made me really have to embrace a whole new perspective of the sport and why I do it and what it is about it that I love and keeps me pushing to improve.
And if Rose didn't have enough motivation, now in her 4th comeback, she has one more reason to keep on fighting.
I've had Layla, who's my daughter, she's 6 now, traveling with me a bit more this season. She's very competitive. She's very much like me, and she really wants me to get on the podium. Every race she comes to, she's like, Mom, you gotta win, you gotta get on the podium. And she went to Marathon Nationals with me, and I was able to reclaim my title there and win, and she was there, and it was the greatest thing for her to experience, and she just, how proud she was of being able to stand up there on the podium with me, and really experiencing that from the perspective of being a mom, was really special and really touching. And
from the highs of victory and motherhood to the lows of torn up knees and defeat, Rose has learned it's about more than a trophy.
It's about embracing the process. There's not really a particular end goal. It's not always standing on the top step of a podium. But it's really the journey and the process and just being faithful to all those baby steps along the way and doing my best and just being faithful to the whole big picture.
Reporting in Missoula, Kevin Levine, NBC Montana.